And at its heart, Due South is a buddy cop show. But then in episode 3, which was Manhunt, you know, things started to change, you know. And it was, I mean, it was, you know, it was a very pro-Canada show, and they really wanted to show Canada in a good light. It was a great opportunity to do that, and they did, and it was quite fabulous. But, you know, I had watched Ray Vecchio start to take a little less, you know, as things went on, you know, it became more, more pro-Canada than a buddy show, and that wasn't what I originally signed up for. And, you know, I had to fight. You know, I had to fight for Ray Vecchio to get more screen time. I had to fight for Ray to get interesting stuff to do. And I, you know, the biggest coup was The Duel was an episode I fought very hard to get. And then the one that followed that, Juliet is Bleeding. You know, I had to fight very hard to get Ray Vecchio episodes, you know. Yeah. What was the question? Well, fight's not the right word, you know.
The supposed striking of each other.
Yeah. I think I segued. I segued into a whole other thing. Forgive me. Yeah, with the creators of the show. Yeah. You know, just and they did, you know, and they were great, you know. But you have to do that, you know. You have to be an advocate for your child. You have to be an advocate for your character. On every show, all these network shows, you know, those actors are fighting for screen time. You know, we love what we do. We want to do it more often, you know. We want good quality work and good scenes, and not because we don't want something for everyone else. It's just the nature of, you know, of the beast. Yeah. But it was great.
I have 2 questions. The first is, you kind of half touched on it, but I think my favourite episode is probably Juliet is Bleeding. You've probably been asked loads of times, what's your favourite episode and why? And the second question was, do you still have anything at home, like your lucky sunglasses or something you've kept from the show that you still have?
Okay. Favorite, well, like North is one of my favorite episodes. Of course, The Duel and Juliet is Bleeding, because, you know, it features my character. I wish I had a list of them all. You know, some of them. Season 4. Who did season 4? Oh, there was only 3 seasons. They broke it up into 4. Okay. We shot it as 3. Like, wow. Who did they replace Callum Keith Rennie? Another Ray Vecchio? I mean, there's 3 Ray Vecchios? It's impossible. I couldn't believe there was 2. I had a hard time believing that. Okay, I gave most of the stuff away to charity. I still have one of the suits. I have 2 suits. I still have 2 suits that I've lost. I had a tailor. I had to make smaller. I still have 2 suits. I have 2 compasses. Those little. Have you guys seen those compasses with the Due South logo on them? I have 2 of those on the shelf with 2 watches from, let's say, Civil Wars on them. I have a toque. I have one toque. My son wears it all the time. Yeah, he loves hats. My son loves hats. He just wears hats all the time. What did you ask me? Favorite? What was the other question besides the memorabilia?
Yeah, just what favourite episode and why. Or maybe
Why?
an
Yeah.
episode where you got to know
Yeah. Just those ones I said, the dual Juliet is bleeding north. I'd have to say my Chinatown was fun. I like Chinatown. It was just so funny, how he got us into all this trouble all the time. We're just having some Chinese food. Where you going? Where you going? What, you didn't hear that crash, Ray? No, I didn't hear it. Where's my egg rolls? Can we get that to go? Did I say that? Did I say that? I should have if I didn't. Can I get that to go? He's jumping out the window. I didn't follow him out the window, did I? No, I went downstairs. I got a hit on him. See, the mountain was crazy. It was crazy. That was so much fun, that show. Yeah.
I just want to ask you something, because you said that, like you mentioned North being one of your favorite episodes. And I just want to ask you something about it, because in North, there's a couple scenes where your father and your character's father and Fraser's father,
Gordon Pinson.
both show up and they're each telling. I can just see an actor reading that script and going, "What the heck?" How did you feel when you heard the ghosts of these two fathers are going to come and tell you?
Yeah. We were, both Paul and I were a little concerned when Haggis decided to have ghosts in the show. All right, what's next?
UFOs.
Wow, right? Now he's dressing up as a woman, Is that possible?
Hey, it worked. It
It all worked, we were skeptical, because you just don't know when. There's an expression in the business that when they say the show has jumped the shark,
Yeah.
meaning that it's no longer swimming in the quality of waters that it is swimming in anymore. Actors are always concerned about that point. Once the show loses its quality level, and I think each series, as they call them in London, each season got a little less. I always said, first season was due south, second season was due south light, third season was a Mountie show. It's a good show, But yeah, I think because Haggis wasn't asked back for the second season. Haggis's contract wasn't renewed. Haggis likes to do things with a really big bang. Oh, I know. You know the El Macambo story? Yeah, everybody knows the El Macambo story? Well, you know the El Macambo in Toronto? People been to the El Macambo? Well, we're shooting the pilot. And Haggis likes to do things bigger and better than everybody else. So we had a blow up, there's a big shoot up in a bar in the pilot, and which was shot at the El Macambo. And around the pool table. It was action around the pool table and behind the bar. And the way you set off explosions in Hollywood is stuff you call primer cord. So there's a guy in charge of that. Pyro guy, he's in charge of that, and he knows what he's doing. So he loads everything up, and Haggis goes, so you got enough in there? He goes, hey, Haggis goes, give me, no. So, give me some more. And the guy's going, no, really, Paul, there's plenty in there. I don't know.